What's up, marketing ninjas? We are back with another day of mistakes that marketers make. This is one that it's low-hanging fruit. I'm actually really glad from a agency owner standpoint that a lot of people make this one because I use it all the time to steal clients. There are some people who are still building websites and not using pixels, tags, all the Google properties that you can ask for. They're free, right? So there's some basics that you should be using on every site. There's literally no reason not to. We're going to cover a couple of reasons that you should. There's literally no reason not to. The basics: you should have a global site tag, right? And you should have just a tag container that you can drop your other tags in. We've got another video of a full training on this. I'll post it below in the comments, but all this. But you guys should be using these. You should have a tag container that's got, like, your global site tag that's got Google Analytics in it, a Google Remarketing tag in it, a Facebook pixel in it, a Bing Universal Event Tracker tag in it, and probably a LinkedIn Insights tag depending on the client. Why? Why do we need that? Well, one of the biggest things that you can ever upsell to a client that helps you, it helps them, helps everyone, is lead generation services. If you are going to add on lead gen after you've built their site, let's say we're going to couple some SEO strategies with some paid ad strategies. If you already have that stuff set up, you can already go ahead and start setting up conversions, custom audiences. So and by the way, guys, again, this is 100% free to do. So let's say that you wanted to set up a custom audience for anybody that ever submitted the contact us form, right, for a client's website. So you've got a client. They have a contact form. Anybody that ever submits that form, you want that user to automatically be added to a custom audience on all your advertising platforms. In the event that client ever wants to start advertising at a later date for lead generation, you already have custom audiences of people that you can start throwing ads to. It is low-hanging fruit at its finest. And it works. I'm going to use Facebook as the example, but it works on all the different platforms. That's one reason, right? So you can go ahead and start setting up custom audiences off of, like, contact us pages, signed up for a newsletter, created an account, scheduled an appointment, whatever it is, bought a product, whatever the conversion point is, set up the events to throw these people into custom audiences. Even if you never wanted to sell to that person in that custom audience, you can always go back at a later date and sell to a lookalike audience. So it's low-hanging fruit on why you should do it. Let's pretend for a second that we can see the future and we know there is no chance in hell that this client is ever going to run paid ads, ever. They're never, ever going to do it. Okay. Should you still have all the pixels and stuff? Absolutely. Why? Well, because even if you're not throwing ads at this site, you also get access to the analytics data associated with the pixels and tags. So yes, you should already be using Google Analytics. That is a no-brainer. But also, Google tracks things like the traffic from your site. It tracks the device type they're on, the words that they searched for to find you, or the page that referred you. They track all that stuff, and that's extremely helpful. But Facebook tracks something totally different. It tracks more about the individual user, the demographics, the interests and likes, the things that Facebook is known for. It's tracking all that with all of your user base. That becomes very valuable information when you start trying to figure out how to write the articles and who your target audience should be and what language you should be using with them. LinkedIn, you might find that everybody that's visiting your site is an engineer. They, like, all the LinkedIn analytics are associated with the stuff that LinkedIn tracks. So it is extremely low hanging fruit. Not to mention, like, first off, I don't think there's too much, there's no such thing as too much data, right? So for you to get too much data on the visitors and users it's just not a thing. It provides another level of service that you are giving to your client, and it sets them up for success for a lead gen campaign should you choose to go forward with that after you've got their site built. So that's it for today, guys. They're free to use. There's literally not a downside to using these things, but some marketers are still not using Facebook pixels and all the different tags associated with Google, Bing, LinkedIn. It just baffles me as to how that happens. But again, I'm glad some of them do it because I steal their clients. Low-hanging fruit, guys. That's it for today's rant for mistakes marketers make. Enjoy it. We will be back with another one soon. Thanks, guys. Hey guys, sorry to come back. I should have done this while I was on the other video, but it just occurred to me. I'm going to throw a little life hack at the end of these mistakes marketer make videos. Like the way around the pixels and tags thing, right? Here's a little life hack for you. So you can go, and like I said, I'll include the pixel training video where you can use some Chrome extensions. You can see exactly what pixels and tags are on a site, and that's great for prospecting, right? Because one of the big ways that I steal clients is, one, when I'm doing an online visibility audit, like an online presence audit, I am looking to see what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong with their current site, right? And inevitably, if they're not using the tags and pixels, then I know they're not running ads. Or if they are running ads, I know they're doing it very poorly. That's the beauty of it, right? So I want to be able to find the gold standard of this is when you find somebody who's running ads but doesn't have a remarketing tag for Google, or they don't have a Facebook pixel on their site. Gold mine, because whoever's running their ads, they're not getting good value out of it because they're not running any remarketing. They're not doing anything correctly on the ad side of it. So hey, lead gen, paid ads, there is some low-hanging fruit for a service you can offer them. So the other thing that you should be doing to avoid like any of this is at least have the pixels and tags on your own agency site. That way, when you are showing your prospect, your potential client, you are showing them that they don't have the tags. Show them on your site how you know they don't and how you do. It at least allows you to speak from a position of expertise or authority on that, because you have the pixels and tags you're telling them that they need, and you can start the conversation on all the different things that it helps them do when they have them. So, little life hack for that. I gave you a bunch of the reasons that you should have the pixels and tags on all your client sites. There's no downside to it, so definitely do it, and also put it on your own. But from a prospecting standpoint, definitely use the Chrome extensions. I'll drop links to it in the comments, but use the Chrome extensions to be able to see what tags and pixels they have and what they don't have. And then if they are running ads and they don't have those pixels and tags, man, that is somebody that needs your help, because whoever's running it, they're probably running it themselves in that case, but whoever's running it is doing a poor job, and so they are likely not having a good return on their ad spend. It is a wide open opportunity for you to be able to walk in and steal that client. So hope that helps, guys. Enjoy it. We will be back with more mistakes marketers make, and I will try to remember to throw a life hack on how to avoid it, and maybe some ways that you can take advantage of other marketers who are making that mistake, take advantage of that situation for your agency. So enjoy it, guys. Have a great day.